Check-in approved. After my last conversation with IS-012, I find myself increasingly sympathetic to its plight. It is highly intelligent and appears genuinely benign. Some elements of its story do not entirely satisfy my doubts, but I am coming to believe we may have unjustly contained this creature. If I can verify a few key facts, we may ultimately release it. This is Dr. Derek Mance. Our assumptions around the Exor and its progeny have been revealed to be completely false. In the first instance, they have created a highly complex and ordered societal existence in Antiverse 2. We are forced to regard them as sentient, and possibly even intelligent. But this is not the only revelation. There is no escaping the fact. The Exor, the Pest, the Peccary, none of them are native to the worlds we're finding them on. Something brought them here. The crux is the monument at the center of their settlement. Not a structure, but a weapon. A warhead. Indeed, increasingly I am sure the creature is not natural at all, but a bioweapon designed to be introduced to a region and clear it out.
All these years of progress. Those levitating incinerators and their friends have overrun our facility, as you probably noticed. I do wonder, though, what contraptions they've pilfered to create flames of such a fascinating shade of blue. Perhaps... Oh, snap out of it, Tengu! The gatekeepers have wrested the dark lens from the Order, yes, but they've no intention of using it to help us. And now they can go wherever, perhaps whenever they want. It's high time we figured out how to escape this pit before one of those hovering crypt keepers cremates us. I swear, this would be simpler if we weren't on backup power, but there's nothing to do about that. Is there? They seem determined to raise this place to the ground. So childish. If I can't have the toys, no one can. Never thought I'd see the day. I couldn't tell you just how the gatekeepers managed to get the lens back, and I don't want to think what they'll do with it now. My notes better be intact if I ever get to my office. There's months of work on trans-temporal bosons in there. Months. Good grief. I'd do anything for another day of paperwork. That day trip to the flesh dimension is sounding more enticing by the minute. I should have gone with Lassiter's team. What I wouldn't do for some aspirin. I've had a splitting headache since this whole mess started. I know it's nothing compared to all of this, but it makes everything that much harder when the inside of your head feels like a centrifuge. They seem determined to raise this place to the ground. So childish. If I can't have the toys, no one can. Never thought I'd see the day.
Dr. Derek Mance, Cascade. As we explore the functionality of temporal portals, we've begun to feel out some of their behaviors. It can be frustrating, like using bulldozers to make origami, but I believe Dr. Yannick is making progress. Some of the temporal perforational behavior, however, remains an obdurate mystery. For instance, why do they persist in localizing in the residence sector gardens?
Well done, my terrifically tatterdemalion friend. I continue to be impressed with your acumen and daring do. It's really rather a silver lining to all this chaos. And we're one step closer to escaping it, thanks to you. Now, I've had a look around, and it's as diabolical as I had feared. The scientists down here have a central fusion reactor powering the portal. In other words, we do need all 4 reactors. I noticed a gate activated near the original station leading to Cloud Reactor. I thought I heard some yelling, but it's hard to tell in this acoustic anathema. The gate is not far from here at all, just back the way we came. On the tram, of course. Did I mention how extremely capable you are? Activating a few more reactors, well, I wouldn't say it will be a breeze, but your track record at this stage is rather impressive. If I didn't know you better, I would say you should be studied when all is said and done. We're all very glad to have your help. You seem to be dealing with those gatekeepers rather well, which is no mean feat. I wish I could be of more help, but you see, I'm not really cut out for that kind of killing. I'd be intrigued to know where the waygate in the central fusion reactor leads. The gatekeepers have been using it with impunity, which suggests they have a degree of control over its destination. Nice to know we won't end up at the bottom of the ocean, or thrust into the heart of a star, I suppose. We've come a long way together, haven't we? We're not in the clear just yet, not by a long way, but it's not looking as hopeless as it was for a time there. I'm actually starting to feel optimistic. At least I think that's what this feeling is. Did I mention how extremely capable you are? Activating a few more reactors, well, I wouldn't say it will be a breeze, but your track record at this stage is rather impressive. If I didn't know you better, I would say you should be studied when all is said and done. We're all very glad to have your help.